So, g'day everyone, Marnie Kay here. So excited to share with you a huge opportunity to join us in the natural health revolution ahead of all of the momentum of our biggest launch yet, which is coming up 1 week from today, March 17th. And will be our biggest week yet. So I'm excited to share with you how you can get involved, how you can get excited about creating change for yourself in your life, whatever that may be. And for those of you who aren't familiar with me or my story, I am originally from Australia. I've lived in Canada now for 12 years. It's freezing here. Every winter I wonder what I'm doing here. I'm in Toronto right now. I just got back from Australia for a couple months over the holidays, and then I was in Orlando last week, so lots of warm weather, which I love to do to get out of here. But that wasn't always my life. I didn't always have the time freedom and flexibility to be able to work from anywhere. I certainly didn't have the financial resources to be able to do that until I found the vehicle that I'm going to share with you here today, and the mentorship ultimately, which is what helped me create success, and the opportunity for you here today to have the same success, or better or more, if your goals are bigger, which I always love to hear. And whatever that might look like for you today, as I'm walking through the information of how we can help you as a team with Team Diamond Global Network, I want you to stretch what it is that you want. You know, one of the things that my mentor, Bob Proctor, often says is that most people don't go after what we really want. We go after what we think we can get. And I'm here to tell you that today we can show you how to go after what you really, really want. So before I dive in, I'm going to share a little bit of my story, a little bit of my background, and then I'm going to walk through in the next 20 minutes here what this is, how it works, and how you can take advantage ahead of all the momentum in the coming few weeks that we have here. So as I said, I'm originally from Australia. My background was corporate retail, nothing fancy. I went to school for 1 year, university, dropped out of that, and loved music. So went and worked in a music shop. Realized pretty quick that, you know, I didn't have to be super smart or know a whole lot or even do a whole lot to get ahead. I just had to do a little more than everyone else. So I started to do that, worked my way up in retail, ended up in Canada, running Eastern Canada and the US for some major fashion retailers. Again, nothing fancy, no school, no nothing. I had just sort of worked my way into that over about a decade, but found that I was desperately wanting a change. Back in 2011, my mom died suddenly of heart disease, and I often share that at that time, I didn't even know what heart disease was. I'd never really thought about my health before, or that things that life-changing can happen. I was young. And it took that experience for me to really start looking around, thinking about what did I really want my life to look like. I'd watched my mom work super hard her entire life and not ever get to do the things that she wanted to, and leaving this world at 50 from heart disease suddenly really shocked me. And I thought, gosh, you know, we don't have a lot of time here. Obviously that was shorter than most, but we don't have a lot of time here, and we've got to start to find people who have what we want, take the bull by the horns, and start to create the life that we really, really want. And it's funny, as you start looking, as you become open, probably how you got here today was the same way that I was introduced to the mentorship of Bob and Linda Proctor just a few years back, in 2013. So it took me a couple years. I was starting to look around, looking for different things, really realizing I didn't want to do any of them, and I didn't know anyone in those things that were really that successful or were living the way that I wanted to live, until I ended up at an event. I was on a call like this, and then I was at an event where Bob was talking about creating multiple streams of income. I had never been taught this idea before. I am small town farm girl, grew up milking cows, never thought I would, ever go to America, let alone Disneyland, let alone, all these big dreams that we had as a kid. I just went to Disneyland for the first time last month, which was pretty exciting. But all those things that I just never thought were for me. And yet here I am today, 6 months after I dove in on the opportunity I'm going to share with you here today with this mentorship and this vehicle. I dove in, no idea what I was doing, how I was going to do it. I just knew that if somebody else had done it, I could probably do it too. It might take me a little bit longer. Maybe I'd have to learn some new skills, which I certainly did. I didn't sound like this when I started. But I was willing to learn. I was willing to listen, learn, and apply myself and just put one foot in front of the other, knowing that that's going to take me much further than doing nothing, which I had been doing for most of my life in my career anyway. And 6 months in, I walked away from that corporate career. I've spent the last 4.5 years now traveling right around the world. I think I touched almost every continent except for Africa last year. I spend my days helping people leverage this vehicle, but most importantly, helping them dig within themselves, find the courage and the inspiration to step out and do something different for their lives. What I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to tell you, I can't do it for you, but I can help you and support you and be here cheering you on every step of the way. And if you're willing to listen and learn, as I said earlier, like I was a few years back, you can absolutely have anything you want. And that was what Bob Proctor said that rang in my ears 2013, that had me believe something different than I ever had before, that I could truly create the life that I wanted. And we're here to show you how to do it today. So as I walk through the next 10, 15 minutes here, checking my time already, 10, 15 minutes here. It sounds like I've had 7 coffees. I haven't. I'm just really excited about what we're doing here today. I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds why I'm so excited, but I want you to be thinking about, what do you really want? You know, I talked earlier about that health and wellness. Today, more than ever, people are looking for ways to get more out of their health. You know, we can't necessarily create more time. What we can do is get more out of the days that we do have, and know that what we're putting in and on our bodies is going to maximize the time that we do have. For me, a part of it was the personal development, the mentorship, working alongside Linda Proctor. Bob Proctor was in the movie The Secret. He has taught for over 50 years, known today as America's greatest prosperity teacher. What I love most, and he'll tell you himself, is, we call him America's greatest prosperity teacher, and he speaks to millions all over the world. He's earned a lot of money helping a lot of people, and he'll tell you it's just Bob. But such an amazing mentor. Maybe for you, you're looking for some more financial freedom, adding additional streams of income with what you're already doing. Most people today need more money, but we don't necessarily have more time. We don't necessarily have more resources. We don't necessarily know what to do, where to go, or how to create it. That's what mentorship can do for you. Maybe you're like me and you just want that time back. You want to be able to free up what you're doing, replace what you're doing down the road financially, to give you that time back, because that is the most valuable resource we have. And I'll tell you, in anything, it's probably going to take a little bit of time, a bit of effort, definitely some paradigm shifting, but isn't that worth it? Isn't what you could create in a few years, a few months even from now, just like I did, in whatever time you're ready to step out and truly create your life, you can here with this. And isn't that all worth it? And as you're thinking about what it's worth to you, I want to walk through the mentorship that we get to partner with, because this ultimately, all the other information I'm going to share with you today, is just the bonus, is just the fringe benefit that we have to this vehicle. And but truly, the number one major factor, at least for myself, but for most of the people that I've worked with, is the mentorship of who we get to work with today. Because I'll tell you, there's nowhere else out there that someone's willing to teach you how to earn as much money as you might want, how to be able to build a business, create a lifestyle. I've flown on so many private jets in the last few years, and I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that if I can do it, if I can start this bumbling words out, was shaking hands, and this is what I can sound like today, then you can do it too. And that's what the mentorship is worth. People have paid millions for the mentorship for Bob. People have paid, a lot for his time, his effort. Here we get to work with him, his wife Linda, for free, and that is worth a little bit of time and effort here. And I love this quote by Robert Kiyosaki. If you want to go somewhere, it's best to find someone who has already been there, because the model's set, the model's done. All you have to do is listen, learn, and apply yourself. And we're going to show you how to do that in a couple of minutes here. But before I do that, we just hosted our big week launch webinar this morning with Bob and Linda Proctor. And if you were on it, you know why I sound like this right now, because we are moving into massive momentum mode, and it has started already. I just got off that call, and my phone has lit up for the last 30 minutes here with so many people excited about getting started with us ahead of our big week launch, which is kicking off March 17th, next Saturday. So we want to show you how to get started today so you can take advantage of all that momentum that's to come next week in our big week launch. So what is it? Well, big week is a focused effort that Bob has carried through many of his teachings over the last few years to some major companies that completely shifted their entire year in one day or 1 week. And it's the idea that you can maximize on your efficiency, focus in your time and your effort to create a huge transformation in whatever it might be, but especially in business, in your success and shifting your paradigm. Because when you see that you can do something that you did not think you could do before, suddenly so much more is possible. And what's in it for you is to be ahead on this team Diamond Global Network, ahead of all the momentum that we're going to put into focused effort next week starting March 17th. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to have invested in Apple before they were what they are today, or maybe Facebook. Not all of us are always aware of the opportunity and the time of the opportunity. Let me tell you, that is right now with this team, with this mentorship, and with this vehicle, we are ahead of all that momentum. And that's why we are so excited to take this industry, this team, and this company to the top of this thing. Because this industry today, network marketing, if you're familiar with it or not, most people are starting to become aware of it. But it's still very early days. For those who are aware of it, not a lot of people understand it, but it is actually, this is an older stat here. I think it's closer to $180 billion industry today. Why? Well, think about most of the major trends happening in the world. We're going to show you how to leverage and capitalize on those trends. Most people are on their cell phones and buying things on their cell phones, no longer even computers anymore, let alone major advertising, marketing. Companies know this today. That's why they're not putting their money there anymore. Where they are putting their money is social media platforms, leveraging social networks. They are paying people referral bonuses and incentives to refer, because they know that today, more than ever, word of mouth marketing is the number one way that we share things. I don't know about you guys, but the first place I go if I'm looking for an answer or solution is Facebook. Anyone know where I can get the number one most nutrient dense botanical on the planet? Well, I'm going to show you that too in 2 seconds, because that is our product line, and that's what we have to offer here that nobody else out there does. But what is the network marketing industry, and why is it so big and yet most people have never even heard of it? Well, it is the wave of the future, is what Jim Rohn says. It's similar to the traditional idea of franchising. If you think about a traditional franchise, a McDonald's, a Subway, all that sort of stuff, today you're stuck in four walls. Which at one time was a benefit. But today you're stuck in four walls. The future is online, and our system is based online. It is franchising of the future, leveraging our social networks, leveraging our connection, which is bigger, better, and crazier than ever before. And what is it doing? Well, it's simple. We build a network that products move through. Now, if you've never built a network before, like I had when I started this thing, I think I had like 30 friends on Facebook. I saw a post yesterday and it was only 5 years ago. I think I had like one person like it. Today I'm up over hundreds if I post anything. And all of that came because I focused on helping people get what they want. That network will grow organically as you just focus on helping people get what they want, but partnering with us, with Bob Proctor, Linda Proctor, myself, the team leaders, partnering with us is what's going to help you do that faster, better than you probably even thought before. So it's the idea that as we're building this network together with thousands of people all over the world, we are all customers. We're all consumers of the products. We use the products each month in the business, and by doing something as natural as getting excited about this product line I'm going to share with you in a second, I know you're going to get excited about it. Because it's products that people are already spending money on, but better with the science to back it up, and leveraging one of the biggest global trends on the planet today, which is natural solutions to health and wellness. And we've got an opportunity here to be at the beginning of this market with this company and with this team Diamond Global Network to show you how to do it. So we're going to do this together. We're going to build a network together. We're going to show you how to do it. And as this network of consumers grows every single day, week, month, as I said, we've got our big week starting next week, March 17th. You want to be ahead of all of that momentum with your account set up, active, ready to learn and grow with us, knowing that everything that happens after you've set up your account, you will benefit from by being ahead of the momentum. So as I'm going to start sharing with you a little bit of the products here in a minute, so you can see how that, we're not just here to hawk something for the sake of it. We truly have made sure we have found the best products out there to know that what we have here is a solution to what people are already looking for. But before I do that, I just want you to be thinking now and making a little list of the people that you can think of, that you know, that you care about, who want to earn more money, which I don't know about you, but that's everybody. Even if I was earning six figures looking for ways to earn more money. Most people today who already earn good money are looking for ways to earn more because our lifestyle increases, our awareness grows. We start to think, well, instead of this handbag, I want this one, which is 10 times the price. So who do you know today that wants to earn more money or possibly needs to earn more money, is really looking for something like this? Who do you know today that wants to get healthy or is healthy and already uses natural nutrition supplements, fitness supplements, skincare? Who do you know that wants to lose weight? When I started this, I was 37 pounds heavier. I was using the products because I was excited about falling in love with them for myself, and I dropped 37 pounds in less than 3 months. And as a result of that, people were asking me, what did you do? How did you do it? All I did was introduce them to this vehicle, these products, and hundreds got started over one shift in me and in my body. And we've got so many stories of that you can leverage. Who do you know that would like to work for themselves? People who would like to have more time, be at home with their kids, their parents. Who do you know that is motivated, that has some skills or would like to develop some skills? Who are these people in your life? And we're going to help you reach out to them and talk about what we are about to do as a team with our big week starting March 17th, because we've got prizes, we've got cash, we got a lot of cash we are throwing at this to help get people excited about doing something big in the next 2 weeks. So all of the details for our big week is on our website, bigweek.rocks. Head on over there. Get back to the person who brought you here. Get your questions answered. We want to help you maximize the next few weeks, earn as much money as you can in sharing and building the natural health revolution for yourself, so that as we head into the 17th, you've already got a team, an organization excited about doing this with you. Imagine the possibility of you not only adding a stream of income with what you're able to do, but being able to leverage a group of people's time and effort as we all head into big week together and everybody benefits. So what is the natural health revolution? What are the products that we're working with? Well, this revolutionary company based out of the US with one of only two NSF certified, organic certified manufacturing facilities. We own all the manufacturing distribution, not just for our company, but for for many other companies out there, because of how good our manufacturing is, we are able to clinically prove that what our products can do can truly impact people's health. And it is all, most of our products are based on one very special plant called Moringa oleifera. It is known today in the scientific world as nature's miracle tree. It is the core ingredient in most of our products and what sets us apart. We don't just have another weight loss line of supplements. We don't just have another, natural nutrition supplement. We don't just have another natural skincare line. We have the most powerful, nutrient-dense plant on the planet, organically grown, carefully handpicked, dried, manufactured so that it retains all 92 nutrients, over 92 nutrients in these products, which is why we have so many amazing stories of what the products have done for people's health, improving major issues in the body for people, but also helping a lot of people lose a lot of weight in the process. Because, I think we know today when we put the right stuff in, our bodies know what to do. It's just so hard to get the right stuff in today. The nutrition isn't in our food anymore. We have to supplement. We know that now. But what are the options out there? Because the synthetic stuff is starting to be proven detrimental to our health, with some crazy stories coming out about the prolonged use of synthetic supplementation. We got to get away from that. It's got to be all natural. And we've got it with our nutrition, energy, fitness supplements, an all natural fitness supplement line before, during, and post-workout products that taste amazing. We have detox tea, appetite suppression capsules. We have one of the only clinical grade essential oil line out there today called Ameo Essential Oils. That's an entire billion-dollar business on its own, and just one part of our products that we can offer people, as well as our Gen M skincare line with our home care products, all natural shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, underarm deodorant. The list goes on and on. The key to all of that is that there's something for everyone. Everyone can get excited about using these products each and every month, finding their favorite, and doing something as natural as sharing it. And when you do that, you have the opportunity today that most people are looking for, to add another stream of income with what we already do. We already use products, go to restaurants, see movies, read books, travel, and tell everyone about it. This is what we do. So we just show you how to do it in a purposeful way that helps you create that additional stream of income, whatever you want that to be. Whether that's an extra $500 a month, an extra $5,000 a month, doesn't matter to us. We're going to work with you and help you with your goals and what you want to do. And this is why this industry today, this business in a box almost, this online franchise, is so much more sought after than it was even 5 years ago. Today, most people are starting to realize that there's not really another way out there. And I'm going to share a special story in a few minutes here a conversation I had with Bob Proctor a few years back that really got me to understand the power of what we do. An awesome story before I wrap up here. But I want you to look at some of the benefits here and start thinking about the people that you know that would like these benefits, because we're going to help you talk to them about joining us and becoming a part of the Team Diamond Global Network so that they can leverage this too. Low cost of entry. This is simple. There's no contracts or fees or signups or anything like that. All you're going to do to get started is pick and choose some of the products that you're excited about using for yourself. That's it. You can start on as little as $100 US to start your own business. I don't know anywhere else out there that you can get products like this, let alone a website done for you, an app that you can run your entire business from, and all the support and mentorship for $100. But if you really want to maximize on your commissions, we have 2 business builder packs that are an investment. And I don't know anywhere else out there that you can start a business for. The gold pack is the business builder pack that's going to give you a good range of the products, maximize on one of the commissions that you don't get for less than that. And again, you're just buying the products. Everything else tied to the business comes with it for free. The gold pack is, I think it's about 860 US, depending where you are in the world. It's equivalent to that. Less than $1,000, guys, to start your business today, and for us to show you how, number one, we can help you get that back in your first week, your first month, whatever you're willing to do, we'll show you how to do it. And the diamond pack is if you really want to do this in a bigger way, leverage all of the ways of earning an income, you want to look at the diamond pack. So get back to the person who brought you here, pick and choose where you fit in. Doesn't matter to us. We're going to work with you the same way, no matter what. You let us know where you want to get in, and we'll help you get started so that you can benefit from low cost of entry, starting your own business, everything done for you, almost, basically. Tax breaks. In most countries in the world, when you start a home-based business, as soon as you purchase products, you are now entitled to tax breaks for having a home business. So you can write off things like car, gas, cell phone, meals, entertainment, travel, any expense tied to sharing this opportunity, these products, including half of your product purchase. So basically, you're getting that all as a tax write-off. You're able to leverage all of that the day that you start. And in most countries, you don't even need to show an income right away, because most governments know that it takes a little bit of time in traditional business, not here, but in traditional business, to be earning an income. So tax breaks, huge, massive. I've got people in my organization who are just a part of the business to benefit from that and share the products every now and then in order to keep taking advantage of that. Personal development. We got the best of the best of the best. Bob Proctor, Linda Proctor, well sought out, in the world today, leaders in personal development, and such an incredible connection for us to be able to talk about and share. I mean, one of the ways that I chat with people, once I know what they want, people want to earn more money, I say, look, I work with a guy named Bob Proctor. Have you heard of him? He was in the movie The Secret. What a great connection point, because that's credibility. That's credibility for you to say, I'm working with people that, quite honestly, have a lot more to lose than I do. And they are saying that this is what we need to be a part of, that this is what Linda Proctor is building and leading, and Bob is supporting. He's not in the business, but he supports, obviously, Linda's his wife. So we have an incredible opportunity here to learn from him and his philosophies and apply it to this business so that you can leverage a residual income. How does the residual income work? Well, as we're building that network that I talked about earlier, everybody's ordering products each and every month, a little bit each and every month. As you're building that network, you're earning a percentage the same way you would if you opened your franchise beyond one store. If you opened 10 franchises, you would earn a percentage from each of those franchises, because you've helped them grow and build this business. This is exactly the same, just an online model. Meaning time, freedom, and flexibility. If you've got money coming in I have money comes in on my app no matter what I do, when I do it, where I do it. Now, obviously, I'm focused on building this in a bigger way, so I do spend more time on it. But if I didn't and I walked away today, that would keep coming in because I built a network of people using the products out there today, excited about helping other people do it a lot more too. Unlimited income potential. You decide what you want. We show you how to get it. Home-based business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And you are ahead of this very important point on the slide right here, all of the momentum that we are kicking off March 17th. Look, we've got trends on tap. We've got marketing trends. We've got natural solution trends. We've got home-based business, entrepreneurship. Not everyone, most people today are looking for ways to start to create more time, freedom, and flexibility, realizing that the internet now gives us that potential more than ever, our social networks. And how it works, as I said earlier, simple. You decide your products. We get in where you fit in. We help you set up your account, your free mobile app that comes with it. Then we get into action right away, help you invite a couple people along to a call like this, or we help you host your own event. In person is always better, but look, we know people all over the world today. We're going to help you reach out and do it in a big way. Start inviting people to join Team Diamond Global Network today before we begin our big week momentum on March 17th next week. Let me tell you, if you miss this, if you go by and don't make the decision, you're going to miss all the momentum of not having your account in first. And I know When I started this, that was the decision that I made. It was before holidays. I was in retail. So I said to the guy, okay, I'm going to set my account up. I get it. But I can't do anything until January because retail's crazy. Like I'm going to be under a pile of clothes. And he said, I don't care what you do. Just get your account set up today. Do not leave today without getting this account set up because we're going to go out there and build this in a big way. This was a different company, different time. So I did. I got that account set up. And when I came back in January, getting ready to build the business, I already had a ton of volume and a ton of people in my business because I made the decision to set that account up when I did. And then trust me, I got to work real fast to benefit from and take advantage of that momentum, what had already happened just because I set my account up first. So I'm going to wrap it up really quick with a story with my mentors, Bob Proctor, Linda Proctor. I was at dinner with them a couple of years back, and we were talking about this vehicle and what we wanted to do. And Bob went around the table and said, the question that I asked you at the beginning of this webinar, what do you really want? And we went around the table and everyone had a bit of a different answer. Most of us said a certain amount of money that we wanted, not because of the money, but because of how we really wanted to be living, how we wanted to take care of our families and travel and spend time doing the things that we wanted to do to be able to give back. One of the guys wanted to put into and set up a charity. The things that today cost money. Look, money's not everything, but it's up there with oxygen. The more you have, the more you can do, the more you can give. And Bob leant across the table and said, well, let me ask you a question. Where in today's economy can you earn this kind of money on a part-time basis with your current skill set and someone willing to help you every step of the way? Who's already done it? As he pointed to his wife, Linda. And we all sat there looking at each other, a little quiet for a minute, not sure what to say, don't really have an answer. What we realized was that there is nowhere else. There is nowhere else today that on a part-time basis with your current skill set and someone willing to help you every step of the way for such a low investment in the beginning, especially just purchasing some products today, that you can start to earn an income, whatever you want, and we're going to show you how to do it every step of the way. So we are excited, and I want you to be thinking, if where you are today is no different than where you were a year ago, that's because you probably didn't do anything different. Today, we want to help you do something different. We want to help you start now. We want to help you set up your account, get some products ordered, and we're going to show you how to take massive advantage of the momentum of Big Week next week because you are with the right team in the right place at the right time with the right products. All that is left is up to you to make a decision. And those who make decisions quickly, as Bob says, and change them rarely and if ever slowly are the ones that always achieve success in life. So we're going to help you do that, make a fast decision, get started with us today. And I look forward to welcoming you to Team Diamond Global Network, to your new Life Unlimited, partnered with us as a team to help you achieve whatever goals that you want in your life. I know you can do it because, trust me, I was on the other end of this not that long ago, wondering if I could, how I could, when, where, who would, and yet here I am today because I started, I jumped in, I was willing to listen and learn, and I didn't quit. And you have that exact same opportunity here today. So I'm excited to welcome you to Team Diamond Global Network to join us ahead of all the massive momentum. Get excited about where we're going because we're just getting started, and we have so far to go. Where we are is nowhere, pales in comparison to where we'll be next week, next month, next year, 5, 10 years from now. And I'm excited to do it with you. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to meeting you soon. Have an amazing weekend.